Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again. Once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Whoa, here we are on TV. It's happening. It's Friday. It's Christmas. Hey, sis, Christmas. We're doing this thing today. You can call the number up there. It's 360-364-384, or you can go on to YDHWM.com to get on the Meet video phone. It's called over there. Yeah, I think it's working, right? Is it working? Am I in here? Ding! There it goes. That's the sound. That's the sound of it going. So we're over here, and I'm alive. Yeah, Christmas. Yesterday I did the program at I think 8:45 with who was here? Talking to my brother. Talking to Laura. Doing Christmas Eve. No, it's Christmas Day. See if anybody left any messages. I don't think they did. Yeah, no messages today. I was talking to Gene and Freddie off the thing about showing up here today, possibly, but who knows? It's the holiday, but what are we doing? What is anybody doing with it? Because it's the pandemic, so we're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything, but I did get something. My mom and sister gave me stuff, even though I told them not to. My mother gave me a weighted blanket, and now I gotta sleep. He's like, I'm gonna help you sleep. Here's this weight. So that was nice. Talking to people on the phone. You should call Andrew, Grandma, anyway, and tell him what's going on. Yeah, it's 8:45 today. I didn't do anything. I didn't leave the house. Of course, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't get up. Just did some sleeping. What else? That's about it. Sleeping, waking, TV, food.
Oh,
Hello,
hello. This is James Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Your life is. Don't drown yourself in the pond.
Well, I'm about to go drown myself and jump off the bridge.
Oh, I'm gonna jump in the bridge. Jimmy Stewart. Oh, I think I think I'm gonna go die. Have you ever seen?
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Hi, Grandma. Merry Christmas.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. So when are you to come over?
What? When? I don't know. There's a virus, Grandma. Nobody was supposed to go around.
I don't know. You talk to Andrew. I can understand here. Here. When he said he's going to come over.
Soon.
You told soon. You told Christmas.
The virus is gone.
What do you mean? Yes, I don't understand.
Danny, go on. I told you to practice. Now go on, play.
The virus is still here. It's almost gone.
George, why must you go to the children?
You told her it was Christmas anyway. I think you can try to just say it's another day.
Yeah, I told her it's Christmas a lot of times today.
Oh, and now she's excited for Christmas. Now she thinks we're gonna do all the stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
present.
What?
No presents this year.
Yeah, no presents. Did Mom and Emily didn't give you presents?
No, I didn't get anything for Emily or Dad, but they're gonna give me something probably.
Uncle Billy?
Yeah, they said they're gonna give me something too. Emily gave me something.
Yeah, I gotta give them something.
Emily didn't give you something yet?
No.
She gave me something.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm just gonna get the family plan for the online Switch, and I'll buy it for her.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't you already have that?
No, apparently we were using her coworkers for some reason
Yeah?
for like many years, for like 2 or 3 years, and he decided he didn't want to do that anymore. I guess because it's crazy.
So now you don't have Tetris and stuff? Now you can't play Tetris online?
Yep.
Oh.
You better go jump off a bridge.
What'd she say?
I'm in the rocking chair. I'm rocking too much.
She wants you to, she doesn't like you too much rocking?
She says stop. Stop
Why?
rocking.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not, Grandma? Ask her.
Why? I think you're making her nervous.
What? Because of the rocking? How hard are you rocking real hard?
I guess.
Wow. Yeah, Dad said he's going to bring you some food.
Yeah. When I was in Ellensburg, there was this guy who lived across the street from me. He's
Yeah.
like a teenager.
Yeah?
He used to sit in the recliner and just rock it like as hard as he could for hours every day.
Was he crazy?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
What kind of crazy? What is this?
No, that's the remote. I don't know. He was some kind of special. I don't know.
You don't know what he did?
And then he would jump on the trampoline for also hours, endlessly.
Yeah. He like the trampoline? He like that? He's yeah, I've seen that. People do they shake? They do the rocking? They can't stop?
I guess.
Did you pull out the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did?
Uh-huh.
When?
Like a few days ago.
What are you doing with it?
I put it up next to the fireplace. It's plugged in right now.
Are you looking at it?
Uh-huh.
You didn't put anything, you didn't give Grandma anything?
I didn't really buy her anything. I gotta buy her something.
Yeah, when?
I don't know. Soon. I bought her some Fireball shots.
Oh yeah, you gave her some whiskey today?
Yeah.
Fireball, that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, she likes it.
She likes
I bought a air purifier like last week, but I didn't give it to her for Christmas. I just bought it.
Why? You should give it to her for Christmas.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Well, you still can. Why don't you just do it again?
I guess I will do that.
Go wrap it up.
Yeah.
You have any wrapping paper?
No.
Go wrap up. No, you don't. Go wrap up some of that whiskey.
She drank it already. It's just 2 shots. I baked a fruitcake for Mom.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Fine.
Did you try it?
Yeah, it was okay.
Did you get... Oh, you put dried fruit in it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Emily gave me AirPods. Maybe spoilers for you, possibly. But...
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. I already bought some... I just bought some expensive headphones. Those are like $200.
Really? Why? I don't know. I shouldn't have opened them because now I tried them and they don't really work on anything I have.
They're Apple AirPods?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like $200.
Oh, I should have returned them, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to.
You're going to if you get them?
I think so.
Oh, I already opened it.
I don't even know. Would you go to Apple Store or what?
I opened it and I tried to put on. I have Google stuff and it didn't really work with it. So now I have these useless things, but they're expensive. But
I don't even think she has an iPod or a...
yeah, I don't know why she got this.
strange. Maybe, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Maybe she got a deal.
I don't know, because it doesn't seem to be working with Google TV very well.
They should work with everything. They're AirPods.
They should, but they don't. They're always real particular because they don't want you to use it with other stuff. They want you to buy the stuff.
Yeah. How do they fit?
Okay.
They feel good?
I don't know. They're kind of crazy. I was like thinking about of not opening them and doing something with them, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just open them, whatever. But now it's open, and now I think I mean I already put them in my ears, so they're soiled. Now they're soiled.
Yeah.
But now I gotta buy Apple TV, and an iPhone, and like a necklace or something, or some what goes with the some sandals, some Birkenstocks, and some.
Oh. Dad's calling.
What?
Dad's calling me.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Hello?
Oh, hello? Dad's calling Andrew at Grandma's house. All right, well, yeah, let's call John Webster. Well, I wonder if John Webster's phone's going to be off from now on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
John Webster.
Yep, where's John Webster? Look at this. Without the radio. Hey, look at this. We're on the commercial.
Yeah, watch. You can change the channels with the remote now. What's happening?
I'm trying to change the channels, but it's not working.
Something bad is happening.
We're in the same. It's like we're back in the way from the other thing.
We're not doing the radio now.
Oh, maybe I'm changing the
Hello.
tracking right now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're not doing the radio now.
You're changing the tracking of.
I think
because this you can't switch it because this is the VCR that's playing back. So you're changing the tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I was messing with the tracking just now with the remote.
We got a letter today.
We got
a letter. What kind of letter?
For the show, and 4384 is the last 4 digits.
You watching 2016?
I'm in the dark
Yeah.
Today we're talking to Mr. Ginsu. It's Christmas.
I'm in the studio.
Wow.
But the internet's not working here, so I had to do it on my phone.
Internet's not working?
Yeah.
You gotta go reset that modem.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I guess I gotta reset the modem. I just reset the computer in hopes that maybe it would do it.
I wonder if you can get into. Hopefully, you can still get into that room with the modem.
I thought you're off
Yeah, with the wireless router.
Where's
Yeah.
Where's my family? They're missing. Maybe they'll be back next year. 2017 bye.
Merry Christmas.
Here's today.
It's a commercial. Hey, it's New Year's Day. It's Christmas Day.
Oh, New Year's Day for the viewers. So what's that green light? Can you see that?
I can see that green light. Yeah, what is that?
You almost hit your sister with a car.
No, I never fucking lied.
Mr. Ginsu almost hit his sister with a car.
Oh, yeah.
I drove next to her. She was in the way. I was waiting. And then when she cleared, I went. Fuck off.
2000.
With my car.
17.
Didn't even clip her with a mirror. I didn't turn towards her or nothing. Straight line, I drive in a straight line.
I believe you. Bye.
Your daily.
Christmas. It's not working. Christmas. No internet.
No internet. Good thing you're not here.
Yeah.
How often did you have to do that back in the day? Just like pretty regular?
Felt like more. I mean, more at least a couple of times. Maybe like felt like once a month.
Once a month.
I don't know. You haven't even done it once at all since the whole time?
No, I have been doing it. I've been doing it. It seems like once every 2 weeks, about.
You had to be resetting that thing?
Yeah.
It's getting. I mean, it's aging. That thing is already pretty old when I got it. I don't know where I even got it, but it's a pretty old router at this point. But
what seems to be helping is I will actually go shut off the internet, the real internet, like the one that the initial Wi-Fi router at the beginning of the chain.
You gotta climb up the thing?
Yeah, I get like this ladder and then I just flick the power switch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For 50 seconds. That seems to do it.
And it resets the upstairs one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because that's what's feeding the internet. You know, we got sort of a Wi-Fi bouncer or something.
No, the one upstairs, it should be Ethernet.
Ethernet?
Yeah.
But isn't it coming through the wall and it eventually connects down to that one in the ground floor, I think.
I thought the ground floor one is its own thing, and then ours is connected to like the main router. I don't know if they're it's like a
really?
They're both if it's working, it's working. But there's like the router that sends out Ethernet, and it's sending Ethernet to, like the main router from the wall. So it's getting like the coaxial. The thing that the coaxial plug is plugged into has got more than one like output.
Yeah.
And then the output's going to like the one Wi-Fi thing downstairs and the other Wi-Fi thing upstairs.
So that's what I'm turning off the power switch that has the thing that has the coaxial.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I am getting Wi-Fi, it's just not sending internet with it.
Oh, okay, so it is that. It's the downstairs thing, not the upstairs thing.
Yeah, that's been happening a little more frequently. But I also have been like streaming YouTube videos 24/7, nonstop.
Yeah.
I don't know if that somehow like would do anything about that, but
I don't know. That's
maybe.
Like one thing about that. I guess you're running it. The internet was always iffy at that studio. It's working way. I mean, I haven't had to worry about it at all here.
That is nice. Yeah.
When we get back, we're gonna have to fix that internet or like pay for it or something. Get them to do it right. Oh,
how's the Christmas program so far?
Talk to Andrew for a minute. My
it's a little different.
My sister gave me fancy like Apple iPod headphones. For I don't even have an iPhone or anything, and they don't really work with anything I have. But they're expensive, I guess, or fancy. So it's like now I shouldn't have opened them. I opened them, and I should have just not opened them and traded them for something else, I guess.
Sell them on eBay kind of thing?
Yeah, well then what, for money? And then I have money. But the I don't know, I'm gonna try to get it to work, but I don't know if they will. What did you do? What are you doing for Christmas?
Well, Madeline and I opened some gifts. I got a bunch of licorice, like odd licorice from other countries. Like there's some with like hot pepper sauce in it, and like weird Australian licorice. Got some cool wall art for my wall. My sister like she like cross-stitched a labyrinth into like some little thing. What else? It was nice though. We just like sit around the Christmas tree and like open up some gifts. Just like it was just like me and Madeline getting all these gifts, you know, from each other and family members who mailed them.
Yeah.
And I called my family and thanked them, and then also got into a little political discussion. So it was actually a very traditional Christmas.
Oh yeah. About Stop the Steal?
Yeah, and COVID and guns.
Do they think that it's a stolen election?
I actually managed to not get into that. I did talk about the Stop the Steal protesters several times. We were more talking about guns and COVID. And I was like talking about the people who got shot, and
yeah.
My dad dad's upset that not everyone can get the
Vaccine?
the vaccine. He thinks that Inslee is doing something.
Inslee is
It's
stopping the vaccine?
Not right
He's like,
that the doctors can get it if he can't get it, kind of. Well, not exactly. I'm definitely summarizing, and it's not making it sound like a good argument. I didn't really think it was to begin with, but maybe it wasn't quite as bad as I'm making it out to be, but still not good.
he thinks Inslee is stopping him from getting the vaccine?
Yeah, he thinks he's distrustful of politicians in general, and maybe the political system in general.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, but at least he's not an anti-vaxxer. That was kind of one of the things I took away from it, and that made me happy.
Yeah.
So, taking my small, he's like, talking about those people being like fearful and like they're into conspiracies, the anti-vaxxer people.
Yeah.
And he also told me to question everything, and that it's really easy for the wool to get pulled over your eyes and you don't even know it. And I'm like, I kind of feel like that happened.
That's like
Dad. Like, I know that can happen.
It works both ways. Yeah, it often does like that.
Anyway, yeah, it was pretty good. I'm glad it was able to be just like a little hour-long phone call.
Yeah, I see people saying like that the lack of evidence is proof of a conspiracy. They're like, where is the evidence? What are they doing with it?
Right.
It's like, well, why can't I find the evidence? There's something wrong here.
I mean, it must mean that they're hiding something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, my sister gave me these fancy AirPods. My mother gave me a weighted blanket.
Ooh.
But I already have one.
Oh.
But I just said thank you, and then I talked to her. She's like, I'm like, oh, thank you for this weighted blanket. And then I called her on the phone to open it because she gave it to me. And then I was opening it, and then I said, like, oh, thank you. But now maybe I'm just going to have extra weight. I don't know if it's too much weight.
Yeah, at what point are you just crushing yourself?
Yeah.
You're like, you're like, so maybe it'll be good. You'll be stronger.
Yeah, so I'm going to put on 2 weighted blankets at once, maybe. Hopefully not going to get, maybe, yeah, is it going to give me breathing problems or extra strong breathing? Oh, you're on the other thing? There. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll give you extra strong breathing problems. No. It's probably not.
If I have to struggle to breathe, like that's like running, right? Because after you run, it's like hard to breathe. But
maybe not like running, but it's more like if you lived on a mountain where there was like higher air pressure.
But maybe I shouldn't be exercising while I sleep.
If I could exercise while I sleep, I would. That sounds like the best way to get fit.
Well, that's what I'm kind of going to be doing if I wear 2 weighted blankets at once. And
takes a lot less, energy if you're exercising and sleeping at the same time. It's like a, what are those things where they get the energy machine that keeps itself going? It's like that.
Perpetual energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either going to be perpetual energy or I'm just going to, like, die in my sleep because I'm crushed.
Ooh. Yeah, you don't want that either.
Can't breathe too well, and then I kind of can't breathe, and I'm already asleep, and then I'm just, like, get suffocated.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens.
If they don't come with some kind of a warning, if you did get suffocated, at least you could sue them.
Well, you can sue them.
There should be a warning. You can only have 3 to 4 weighted blankets on before it's fatal.
Yeah. Well, I have one. Now I have another one.
How many pounds does it say the blanket is of pressure? Does you say that?
The new one is 12. I don't remember the old one.
We could assume it's somewhere near 12, so that's about 24 pounds. That's still not that much.
Yeah.
You could very easily pick up 24 pounds.
It's distributed too.
Yeah. I don't think you're in any danger, but
I was like, what's in this thing? It's heavy. It was a weight.
Yeah. How do they make it heavier?
I think there's like sand in it.
Oh.
Sandbags.
Yeah. Sandbag.
Yeah. I don't know what we usually do for Christmas. Do we have a Christmas traditions? What did we do in the 2016? I already looked at
Last
it,
year we had a box that you opened, a gift box.
Oh yeah, we opened the gift was the gift the act of opening gifts.
Yeah, totally. That was nice. This year I think we're intentionally not celebrating, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to. It's
You've been
weird.
dragged into it, even though you're trying.
Yeah, I'm getting dragged into it.
My coworker told me yesterday about a Jehovah's Witness. Like they were in school with a kid who was a Jehovah's Witness, and the kid would have to leave the room every time anyone had like a birthday or celebrated a holiday thing. He wouldn't just like sit there and not participate. He had to actually leave the room, which I think you can see how it's really hard to not get drawn into something if a bunch of other people are doing it. You know?
Yeah.
Like trying to celebrate the holiday.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. It's like, it's just like 1 year not doing it.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling everybody, but they're like, no, we're gonna do it every single time. It is feeling, and you know, you just wake up and you feel something. It's like something's different today.
Yeah, it's the Christmas feeling.
Yeah, the Christmas feeling is here, no matter what.
I definitely had that, and I was excited opening the gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of get some ender's remorse when it's all gone.
Yeah.
Because it is really nice to get gifts, but the most fun thing is just to open them and to watch other people open the gifts you gave them and stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's kind of why I opened the. I almost didn't open this AirPods to give them to like try to do something else with them, like resell them or try to get like something else or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did open them because I was like, well, I guess this is a gift. I'm just gonna open it and try it out, and that was the. But I don't know. I didn't open the weighted blanket yet, but I guess I'm gonna use that when I sleep.
Right. My dad gave me a knife, a tactical knife, and flashlight.
Oh, that's
Which is actually a pretty good gift.
Yeah.
Even right before I opened it, I was talking about how it seems like for Christmas you should always at least get one knife, and you should just open that first.
Yeah.
And then if you ever run into any issues with the like packing tape or the wrapping and unboxing stuff, you have a tool that you can just use for it. And then you also like have a knife. I feel like you can never have too many because they just lose them eventually.
Yeah, I have a lot of knives. I like knives.
Yeah, it's a good gift. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah. A government surplus, they have like the barrel of knives.
Yeah.
So I would pretty much every time I went there, I would get a knife.
Yeah. The confiscated knives. I think a barrel of knives, a good portion of them comes from the
airport.
Airport, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are keychain knives, huh?
Yeah. I didn't really know that this is where they came from, but a lot of the knives were the ones that had just people's names on them, and I thought maybe they were specific gifts. And then when I went down to Seaside, I walked by a gift shop and I saw basically a spinny rack with thousands of knives on it, all with the kind of wooden outside, and they all had different people's names carved into it, just on the off chance that person walks by and finds their name. And I think it even said above, it said, "Find your name."
Yeah, that's how that works. Have you never seen that before?
Not that I can remember. Maybe I knew that or saw it and never put two and two
that's
together.
That's very common. Like at gift shops, they have like mugs.
Yeah.
Mugs with names and stuff. So then, if you have a weird name, you can never get it.
Yeah. I have gotten some of those mugs at thrift stores before. I was like, "Hey, look, this mug has my mom's name on it."
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool, but I guess her name is Maggie, so maybe that's just one of the names they print on the mugs.
That's like on The Simpsons. Bart is there, and then he's looking for his own name, and then he sees a cup that says like Bort, and he's like, "Bort? Who is Bort? There's nobody named Bort." And then he sees and then the mom's like, "Bort, get over here!" Like somebody else across the store. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it is. It's not as impressive to see it all together. Like when I found that mug that had Maggie on it, I was kind of like, "Whoa, this is crazy." because it was in a bunch of mugs that were not specific. You know, like regular mugs with like I hate Mondays and all those things on the mug. And then this one just said that, and I was like, whoa, that's special. But it's not special when you see it in a rack and it's just everyone's name all together. Then, you know, makes sense.
Only regular names.
Yeah.
Really, if you're going to have a kid, you should go to the store and then find a name that's like not there.
Oh, not there? Yeah.
And then they'll have their own name. Is that the Santa hat from the studio?
Yeah, you can see I kind of pulled the bench apart here trying to find the
oh, you have like a costume zone.
Yeah, that's where the costumes are.
Yeah.
You could be Santa, you could be a sailor, you could be a living flower.
Yeah.
Fighter.
Was that on Halloween when you were pulling out all the different costumes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's nice. You can store stuff in these booths. That's one thing you don't really think about in the booth. There's probably storage in all the booths that you sit in. Just under there. Like maybe they don't use the storage, but they could. They could use it for all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, maybe there is stuff in there. Probably food, old food and rats.
Yeah, I've definitely lost a couple things down in these at restaurants and bars before.
You never open it back up and look in there?
Maybe I thought I lost my phone at the McCoy's that one time, but maybe somebody stole it.
Yeah,
it never did turn up. So, and we
probably
kind of did open up we opened up the seat and it wasn't in there. So
probably and McCoy's in there is probably cocaine and vomit.
Yeah.
I wonder what's happening with McCoy's. I wonder if they reopen for when they could for like those 3 months.
They're still closed. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they're open for those couple of months.
I don't think so. Because I work 2 blocks away from there, and every time I walked by, it just had a big, we're closed. They kind of look pretty much. I still see Ian, the owner, though, walking around. So he's still around.
He's walking around downtown?
Yeah.
You say I don't.
Usually he's like walking around at McCoy's, like maybe he's doing something, renovating or something.
You should talk to him.
Yeah. It's like I don't really have the urge to go talk to people on the street anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a little less fun, but I should find out what's going on over there.
Get masks outside. Still.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. He could live there. I was thinking, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go live at the Voya or whatever it is when, I guess they're open now, but like, all these places. But there's so many places that are just abandoned anyway, just like closed buildings and houses that are empty and lots of like places where you could live. I'm gonna live just in a store.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to do that. Why they're just not being used at all? And you know people own them, and so they're either paying taxes or paying rent on those empty spaces.
Yeah.
It's like you could probably figure out some way to get it so people can live in there. I don't know.
Put the homeless in there.
Yeah.
And then, so you live in a retail store now.
You live in the old. Wait, maybe JCPenney? That's still there, isn't it? Is that in the mall only? Wait, what am I thinking of? It's the one that.
Yeah, JCPenney's in the mall. I heard that did they close down JCPenney's?
I think so. I mean, I'm not sure though. It's weird because that's where we used to buy clothes when I was a kid, and I thought that was like the clothing store. But
oh yeah, that place is crazy money.
Is it expensive?
Yeah.
Hey, futures of the past.
It's like ridiculously expensive for no real reason. That was like my family's joke place that we did. Cause my mom bought our clothes from the garage sales.
Yeah.
And I still say this, but it's like, where'd you get this thing? And we say, JCPenney's.
I see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, JCPenney. I remember, like, I went there. For some reason, there's like my grandma, who I talked to on the phone. She wanted some like weird beauty product, like some lotion, and they only had it there. And we had to go there and get it, and it was like some crazy thing, and they had like the fancy place to get lotion, and then they had all these things, and then they had to like order it, but they have like this like crazy catalog that's like traditional JCPenney's like old timey catalog thing still for old people who want to future weird products. But like I was just like looking, at the store. This is like maybe last year or 2 years ago, and there was like a mug that was like $25 or something.
Whoa.
And it was just like it was like, I think it must have been around Halloween, because it was some kind of spooky mug. But it had like, you see these mugs that are like novelty mugs, but then they have like a lip on them. You know what I'm saying? Like
a lip?
Like on the top, like instead of just being like flat up, it's like it goes in a little bit on the top.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like really utilitarian.
Yeah.
You just like can't really drink. How do you drink out of stuff? It's like a little like goes in a little bit. It doesn't really work out.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, like it's a round, trying to make it like a round top. I actually have a mug that's like a smiley face. Very hard to, like a spherical smiley face mug.
Yeah. So then they're trying
Very
to
hard to drink out of.
They're trying to keep the novelty shape going, and they use the novelty shape instead of the thing. They should have like a little spout on it, so you can have at least a place to pour it in your face. But it's like $25 or something else. Like this is like $1. This is like a dollar store mug right here.
Yeah.
But people go to JCPenney. You just go to JCPenney. You're willing. It's like people are willing to pay $24, or I mean, whatever. They don't even care how much stuff costs. They're just like,
yeah, I remember.
Mug, whatever.
The main reason we went there, I think, was they had Levi's jeans or Lee jeans, or one of those two. Maybe Levi's. They carried Levi's, and that was a known good brand. Like this good type of pants. And so then once you're in there, it is hard to know. Like prices don't happen in a vacuum, and sometimes you get in that zone and you don't know what prices are, and you get comfortable there, and you never know that it's expensive.
Yeah. I'm always thinking about the monies and the values and things, but living or not going anywhere and getting all this stuff online, and with all this like the stimulus and the unemployment and the jobs and the everything online, like I'm not touching cash anymore. I'm more and more like lost about what money really could be. Or like people are.
Yeah, it's very abstract once you get there.
Yeah, it's like billionaires. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like, most days I'm not spending money on like, except for like on what I'm already have gotten for myself. There's billionaires out there that they say they make more money in one day than you could in your whole life.
Whoa, yeah.
And then you're trying to save money, $5 here and there. That guy's got $1 billion. And the government's giving you all this money, and then you're like, well, if the government gave me the money, I might as well blow it. Or yeah. now there's like the stimulus. So I'm reading like the Obama book.
Uh-huh.
And in 2008 they gave out the stimulus too.
Really? For what?
Because of the financial crisis.
Oh, they just gave people
money? They gave people money, and they gave like the companies money and stuff, but they give them like, so then they're giving like the corporations money, and they're supposed to be making money. And then you give them money, and then in order for stimulus to work, you've got to buy things. But if you buy things from the billionaires, then stimulus doesn't even work.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's true.
So you have to buy things, but then you expect them to buy things from people. But if you buy things like from... lots of people don't even buy things in general. So if you don't buy things, so if you get your stimulus, but then you save it, then it's not doing what they want it to do.
Yeah.
Because they're not trying to save you.
It's somewhere in between one and the other. So it's like they don't want you to just save it, and they also don't want you to like just give it to the billionaires who are already getting billions.
They need you to give it to each other, but nobody's going to do that. They're going to buy. Everybody's going to go like they're going to save it, or they got to pay your credit off, or you save it.
I think that's what I did. When I got my stimulus money, I paid off my credit card.
Yeah, and that's like basically nothing.
Oh.
for the economy, the economy anyway. So they're trying to do this thing. They're not actually trying to help you individually. They're trying to help this like abstract larger thing.
The economy as an idea.
Yeah. So and they give you the money. Hopefully it'll fix the economy, but that's not how it's gonna happen. So money is really crazy. So I almost like traded in like these AirPods, because I was like, well, these are worth money, I guess. But then I was like, but the government gave me the money, and I already have these things here in my hand. I get this like more of this, trade them in, get government, but the government's gonna give me this money anyway, supposedly, or something. So maybe it's worth experimenting with this potentially expensive thing instead of getting the thing. It's crazy. Hard to conceptualize anything. Oh, Mr. Ginsu.
Ooh, we're getting a call?
Yeah. Hello.
Who is it?
What the fuck, over?
It's Mr. Ginsu.
Mr. Ginsu, I'm here. We're here. You called while we were doing the show.
No fucking shit, Sherlock.
What are you doing? Merry Christmas, Mr. Ginsu. It's Freddie.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas to you, Freddie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I was just going to say, I was just watching the news. I see some people drive into a puddle. It wasn't really a puddle. It was more like a freaking pond. But fucking, their cars stalled out. It's like, what the fuck? You drive into a puddle and your car stalls out because you got this thing underneath your car called O2 sensor. Piece of porcelain and metal. And it's got the wires in it, screw into your exhaust, and spray from rain and shit. Don't really fuck with it, but you submerge that fucker, and it's not waterproof. It's gonna short circuit out of your ass, and it's gonna crack, and that's gonna make your car stall out and die, run like shit.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's on the news?
Yeah, I saw it on the news. Well, they weren't talking about that. They were just talking about the storm that they was in, and I saw some cars out there in, like, a parking lot or a fucking road full of water, and I'm just thinking to myself, well, you don't fucking crack your fucking O2 sensor, well, you probably get to keep driving.
Don't drive. Whoa. This just in on the news. Don't drive underwater.
Don't drive into deep water.
That's like the news? That's what they're saying on the news?
No. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, my gosh, people, ain't nobody told you don't drive through big fucking deep puddles?
You just saw it on the news. That wasn't the news story.
People were doing it. Maybe they should say it on the news so people wouldn't be driving into big puddles.
Yeah, fucking puddle my ass. I'm gonna puddle right on your fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
It's raining.
You ever done that before?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man! I drove into this river once.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! In my Jeep, I'm hauling ass somewhere, and I come on this river, and I blast into it, and fucking my Jeep comes up on its side, and is about ready to tip over, but I quick yanked the wheel to the left, and it fucking worked, and my Jeep fell back down on all fours, and then like 5 or 10 seconds later, a big fucking mammoth wall of water hits the top of my Jeep. Yeah, and then that's when everything got real wet. Yeah, but I didn't have one of them things. I had a carburetor on my car, see, so I didn't have a freaking O2 sensor.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I drove into a big fucking thing of water, and I about flipped my fucking Jeep.
Why were you doing that?
I was fucking didn't know any better.
Well, I mean, you're just trying to cross the river?
I was going to haul ass through that motherfucking river, come out the other side.
Because were you off-roading?
Well, yes. I was off the road
Yeah.
and hauling ass.
And you had somewhere to go, and there's a river in your way, huh?
I did not have nowhere to go. I was just playing around.
Just playing around, driving through rivers just for fun?
Yep.
But you made it across the river?
I was going to make me a Ford so that I could cross the river and get away from Johnny Law.
You were running from the police?
So that if I was ever running from the police, I would know where I could get across the river.
You were doing a practice run in case you ever had to run from the police.
There you go. It never hurts to do practice.
Yeah, did you ever end up having to run from the police?
I've left them in my dust and showed them that I'm a magician that they don't know how to find. Yeah. Done that a couple times. I told you already, right?
I don't know. Do you, Freddie, hear that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember that. He told us the story of when he, let's see, he was speeding and the guy tried to catch him speeding and he did some tricky driving, right?
Yeah.
Drive through a river?
I may have.
Aren't those Jeeps kind of made for doing that kind of thing, though? Like some off-road vehicles are made for doing that.
Yeah, well, they're not meant to be driving directly into a river hauling ass.
Some of them got like the snorkel, though, right?
Mine did not have no fucking snorkel on it.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit the water hard enough with the car, it's just like crashing into a wall, pretty much.
You ain't fucking kidding, motherfucker. I was at least 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep of water, and I could have putted across it, no problem, but I was hauling ass. And it was going to decide whether I'm the one that finally decided whether I'm not going to flip over, but fucking cranking my wheel had a lot to do with it. Took my momentum and shoved it leftwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
People on the news driving through puddles.
Yep.
Did you see them stall out on the news, like in the background?
The O2 sensor on their fuel-injected vehicles.
And then they get H2O.
No, they don't get shit. They get to walk in the water, yeah. But,
I mean, like 2006, there was that crazy flood on the west side. Were you around for that?
I was there for that. My uncle was there for that, I think.
Did you ever? I mean, on the west side, it was really bad. I guess it would happen all around town, but
it happened all over the place, all the way down the freaking ocean shores.
But on the west side, like right in front of Toys R Us, like I think, what road is that? That's is that Cooper Point?
Yep.
Like the road that's like Toys R Us.
Cooper Point.
Toys R Us used to be on and stuff.
Yeah.
That road was underwater, and I saw several cars underwater at that point. I remember that.
Yeah, that's
there
nice.
was one that was maybe not quite as bad as that. That I saw in 2012. I don't know. There was some flood. I remember we did a report at GCTV, but that 2006 one you're talking about was like one of TCTV's major feather in its cap years, because there was no local news media covering just like how totally messed up Olympia got from the flood, and so they were like reporting a bunch of stuff from TCTV and talking about like where people could go and all that stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if they got flooded. Well, TCTV is like right by where it got flooded, like not too far up. Maybe they're uphill a little bit. But
and did they talk to the people about landlocked salmon after the flood?
Well, they get.
Tell us about that, Mr. Ginsu.
What's that?
Salmon who got in weird spots?
After a flood, salmon are all out there. The water's all theirs, right? So, but then the flood goes down, and you get salmons that are out there. They're landlocked and can't get back to the river because there's no way. They were legal for anybody, I think, from what I can recall. So you might have to look it up in the fucking. I think I would actually do that. Look it up in the rules and regulations.
Did you get one of those?
Fishing. but I don't even think you have to have a fishing license. You can just go get it.
Is it still? It's just illegal to grab them if they're flopping because they don't have anywhere to go.
That's right. If they ain't got nowhere to go and you're not in a river, in whatever place it was at is not a river because it was a flooding.
Yeah.
It's called a landlocked salmon, and it's going to die once the water disappears, so you can have it, right?
And then you can eat it?
I think so, unless it's all fucked up, yeah.
Well, I mean, what about legally, though?
Legally, I think yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, go
You don't
get
have to have a fishing license for it either.
Get that salmon. You ever do that? You ever eat salmon? Wild salmon?
Me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'm
what
not.
What kind of question is that?
I think it's
What kind of
pretty.
question is, are you kidding me?
I
I
think
can't tell if you did
I-
or didn't.
Pardon me? Excuse me?
I can't tell if when you say, are you kidding me, you mean you have done that or you haven't done that.
You can't tell.
That's right.
You answering questions
How
with
much
questions every time?
motherfucking more specific do I have to fucking be?
How can you continue to ask questions and questions?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, it's all answering questions.
What? There's no fucking way I did that.
Yeah, there was. I have proof.
That's that.
I have proof on video.
Fucker. Fucking get a proof out, would you? Fucking.
Well, it's being made right now. I'm gonna stop the tape.
Fucking, how about that for some proof? Fucking.
So you eat a lot of wild salmon? You're a fisherman because you went out and fished because you live in the woods and.
Now you're guessing, but you're more on the correct side than the fucking what side.
I'm gonna record a message to the future.
No, don't be doing that shit.
Yep. Hey, future, just the past.
How come you always gotta do something I tell you not to do?
Oh, it's Christmas time. We looked at some stuff. Christmas in
That's
quarantine.
why?
Nobody went to their
Because fuck
families.
Christmas.
Said,
Fucking
look away.
great.
Christmas quarantine.
No,
Future.
keep on it. I was listening.
Oh yeah,
Great.
landlocked salmon. Should have put that in there, but
What are you doing for? What are you gonna do for Christmas, Mr. Ginsu? You didn't get anything? You didn't get your mom's cooking?
Yep.
Yep. Is it? Are you looking at YouTube, Freddie? Is it going still?
yeah, I looked at it. It says it's live in public. Let me look again.
It's like red right
Oh,
now.
an error occurred. Stream finished. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Your
What's
bird.
going on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's green.
Now,
It might be making two files. I wonder if it is.
I figured.
I think we're gonna have to re-upload this one, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, about that. I walked in my house and you're still there, so fucking. I'll have to freeze my ass
I
off.
wonder how many of these are just like glitched out that we don't even know about, because like nobody's like looking at them, right?
I'm looking at them.
Sometimes.
You are? You're going through them?
Well, I don't go through the whole
Sometimes.
thing, but if it's got, like, if it was, I think this one maybe glitched out more than usual because it told me it ended the stream, and now
What's the
it
pin number?
says it is, we have 0 viewers and it's just started. Like we haven't. It just restarted itself as a new file. So.
Super.
Yeah.
Now, what's the PIN number? Whenever
PIN
I
number?
called, they asked for a PIN number, and I want to know what it is, so tell me.
Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. That seems weird. Like,
Hey, tell me the PIN number.
you need a PIN number to leave a message?
Tell me PIN.
5, 7, 7, 5.
I see, okay. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Next time they ask, they call me a liar. I got proof on fucking video, motherfucker.
Yeah, you got proof of.
I just turned that right around on you, didn't I? Now I
Sure
got proof
did.
of what you said, motherfucker.
You win.
Yeah, you win. That's right. I win. You win and I win. You got proof and I got proof. Although your proof, I'm not sure how that's gonna fucking cut it. But my proof is much better.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Pardon me?
You eat breakfast?
No.
No? Lunch?
I think I did. I ate a muffin of some sort.
What kind of muffin?
I'm trying to think. Cream cheese muffin or something?
What? Cream cheese muffin?
Yep.
What is that?
Tasty. Mmm.
That sounds
Tastes
like
cream cheese.
like a bagel?
No? Did I say fucking bagel? Or did I say fucking muffin? Like muff, as in,
Pubes?
I would like to eat that chick's muff.
Yeah. You want to eat their pubes? Isn't muff pubes?
I think so.
What?
I think muff is pubes.
Yeah, well, that's also that, too.
You don't want to eat the
Muff,
pubes.
as in muffin.
Well, what? So is the cream cheese inside the muffin, or is it on top of the muffin?
It's mixed in before they cook it.
It's like confusing sexual harassment. You're like,
It's
I'm gonna
mixed in
eat
before
your
they cook
pubes.
it. And then once it's all cooked, it's a fucking muffin.
That's gross. What?
Confusing. What are you talking? That's offensive but confusing. Like,
I don't know whether to be offended or confused. Yeah.
You should be more confused. Go look at them. They're in the store.
what's in the store?
Cream cheese
Oh,
muffins.
cream cheese muffins.
Cream
What is
cheese
that? Just like a muffin with cream. It's a
No,
cupcake?
not a muffin with cream cheese. It's cream cheese,
It's a muffin with like,
flour,
cream cheese in the
fucking
middle.
sugar, and some fucking baking soda probably, and they mix it all together.
It's like a cupcake.
Fucking, and
I
then
guess.
they throw it in a fucking muffin dish, and then they cook that motherfucker, and it turns into a motherfucking muffin.
Yeah.
I don't think you're having a good day. Good Christmas day.
What's the difference between a muffin and a cupcake? Semantics?
Not a shit ton. However, a muffin is not as fluffy.
Yeah.
And,
Denser.
and
More
it-
dense.
it's like more of a popover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
muffins are denser, I guess, because you get, because like, I'm just thinking like the muffins, go to like Costco muffins, which is like chocolate, they got like double chocolate, like chocolate batter, chocolate chip muffins, and that's definitely dessert, but I guess it is
Yeah.
more dense than a cupcake.
So you know what a muffin is, motherfuckers? Golly.
What? 2 minutes.
I swear to God.
You seem to know a lot about your baked goods, Mr. Ginsu. You can tell the difference between all of them.
I'm sure I'm not going to be wondering what the fuck I'm looking at.
Did you get a tree for Christmas?
No. No.
That's probably good.
You could go chop one down. You live in the woods. It's not too
Oh
late.
yeah, you could just decorate one in the ground.
I guess
probably.
it's nighttime already.
Why would I want to chop it down whenever I could fucking just look at the motherfucker and go, hey, look, there's a motherfucking tree over there.
Yeah.
God damn.
You go open your window and then look at it.
Why do I gotta go bring a tree into my fucking house?
Yeah, it is
So
a
the
little
mouse, so the
weird.
mouse can have something else to run up and down.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just
Keep
get more
chin
mice.
ups on.
Yeah, I guess that's probably not good for the mice.
Good for the fucking mice. It would be a fucking probably blast for them. Hell no. I don't need fucking pine needles in my house. A way to burn my house down. Fuck, golly.
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 Well.
Well, there we
Yeah.
go. We're almost done
Yeah.
with the
All
holiday
fucking
season.
most I see. So you're being quiet.
Next
People
is,
are,
I don't think anybody's being
people-
quiet. Next is New Year's, I guess.
yeah, but if you're watching this on TV at 11:30, it's already over, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's good. And then after that, we don't have anything to celebrate, which I think is going to be good for keeping people home. I feel like all this temptation of the dense holiday season is probably not good for the virus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, we've only been live for 6 minutes. I'm gonna have to redo this one.
Yep.
I don't know. Should I do it immediately or maybe?
Is it okay if I smoke some pot?
I don't know.
Hey, it's Christmas.
Hey, it's Christmas. I'm gonna smoke some pot.
I don't know if you should be doing that. Thanks, Andrew and Grandma, Mr. Ginsu, Freddie. I think that might be it. We're gonna do this 5 o'clock thing because I'm on a break. So we're going back to like when we're like Whenever.
Live at 5.
Live at 5.
Holy shit. I'm going to be getting baked out of that.
Mr. Ginsu's on a vacation too. Live at
Live
5
at
Friday,
on Monday
Saturday,
as well, or just Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday, then back to 1 on
Yeah,
Monday.
maybe I come up there
Or
for my
8:45
fucking
on Monday.
vacation.
What? 8:45. Yeah, 8:45 on Monday. Maybe 5 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay, 5 on Tuesday. We'll be there.
8:45. But maybe I'm just gonna go back to kind of just like whatever I feel like it again.
That's probably
Yeah,
good. I'm
that
gonna
works
change
too,
the
'cause
YouTube.
fucking, I'll be
thing
right
so
there.
It's
On
generic.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just say YDHWM live now, and then it'll be live.
Yeah, that's better. Cause then it's gonna be 5 tomorrow. Tomorrow 5. Day after 5. Monday 8:45. Maybe Tuesday 5. Maybe 1. I guess it depends. And then I don't even know. So that's what we're doing.
I see.
I didn't eat any Christmas food. I'm just eating the same thing I eat every day, but I'm gonna eat some of it. I wasn't eating on the program today.
What? Your mom didn't invite you over?
My mom wanted to do stuff, but there's a virus, so.
You want to protect her, you say?
Yes.
Well, that's very
That's
kind
good.
and generous
Oh,
and sweet
yeah,
of you.
I'm
Although
generous.
she probably fucking thinks.
It's
What
easy.
the
This
fuck over?
easy to be a hero.
Um,
Just do nothing and
bet
stay
your
home.
mom doesn't say what the fuck over, but I bet she thinks it.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Hey, let's talk
Last of the snow.
It's Funky Fridays.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Talking over the top of me with that music bullshit.
It's TCTV Channel 22, 11:30, 2 a.m. YouTube /
Are you doing the
YDHWM.
credits?
360-836-34.
Credits.
Call me a message on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. 360-836-0384.
Yeah.
Faulty Fridays, thank you. TCTV, LeBebe, Jordy Fabulous, Orca Books, 4-Star Video, StopSpy.com, Monthly Guitar Player, Rebecca, Mount Ward, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington, USA, thank you. And viewers, you're watching, thank you. Hi, John.
Hey,
You know
John.
what's gonna be fucking funny?
Hell yeah, dog.
Put in fucking 10 and
Bye.
it works.
Bye.